seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Yo, what is good? Sorry about that little delay, man. I've had such a busy week. I'm barely making it happen this week. So much. And actually, I gotta fix something real quick, I think. On my stream, it looks like... So... Chatty had this problem where it lost everybody's settings overnight, and looks like it's a little bit fucked on the old stream. So let's hammer away at that technical problem here real quick. But I do want to give you guys a very big recommendation. Back up your Chatty settings. It's gonna lose them. It has like a documented bug where if you use the program long enough, it will lose your settings. So please back up your Chatty settings. It will lose them, 100%. But I thought I'd fix this already and I didn't, so let's go ahead and fix it live here. Get it out of the way so it's one less thing off my list here. Bear with me here. But that is my recommendation to you. Please definitely back up your Chatty settings if you use Chatty. They're located in your home folder. And it randomly lost mine, so I went and researched it, and there is a documented issue with the program where it does lose your settings. So that's kind of the lesson with open source software is it does cool stuff, but realize that it is developed by non-professionals. So back up everything and you'll be good to go. Alright, that's not quite there. We're working on it. Hang on, y'all. Bear with me here, y'all. Come on, OBS. Let's have a good day here together, OBS. So that's my tech tip for the day. Back up anything you're using open source. Go ahead right now while you're watching me do this and back up all your settings. Back up your OBS settings. Back up your Chatty settings if you use it. Back up everything you can because it is no guarantee with open source software. I think that got it. Nah, not quite. It's still a little bit fucked. Let's get it fixed now. Because I'm not going to have time to later, unfortunately, y'all. Hope you're having a good one. I would be really happy if I had less shit to do right now, but aside from that, everything's going pretty well. Cat is still recovering pretty well from her tooth removal action. We'll have to give her meds. It's been kind of fucking me too, because I've been having to get up in the middle of my sleep to give the cat meds too, so a little low on the old sleep stuff. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. God damn it. Please, OBS. Come on. I used to have such good things to say about you, OBS. And this is how you repay me? Jesus Christ, I think it's fixed. Alright, I think we're good there. Let me make sure. Alright, I think that's fixed up, guys. Appreciate your patience while I was taking care of that. And let me give you that tip one more time. You're gonna regret it if you don't listen to me right here. If you use OBS, Chatty, or any other open source software, back up your settings right now. Back them up right now. Because guaranteed, they will be lost at some point in the software's development. And you'll have to redo everything like I just had to. Other than that kind of bullshit, though, it is the O show. Things are going pretty good overall. Just, I feel like Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit. Not enough butter spread over too much bread. Appreciate you guys once again chilling on the Infinite Couch. Now that we've got all those technical issues ironed out. Tonight we're going to be continuing with Kilvar and the evil Baldur's Gate party. It'll be a nice way to blow off a little steam. Turning various random encounters into dog food. So we'll be keeping going with the evil party in Baldur's Gate. Then later I might switch games. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I hope you all are having a good week. We go with some Baldur's Gate. Ugh. Technical issues, man. They bring out the salt. They bring out the salt. I think I'm feeling particularly salty, though, just because I haven't slept in a couple days straight up. I mean, I've gotten a little bit of sleep, but I've just had too much to do to be able to sleep. That music soothes me out a little bit. And of course, this song always makes me feel better. let's just enjoy this song for a minute. Alright. Alright. So, if you aren't familiar with what's going on with this party, I decided, I got kind of on this, like, optimization kick. And, the most optimized party that you can actually make in Baldur's Gate is, an evil party. So, I had a playthrough going of Chilvar, who was like a chaotic good dwarf, and I decided to make his evil cousin Kilvar, who is a lawful evil dwarf, so I could go with the optimized evil party. Now I am playing Enhanced Edition, so I've got access to some other other characters that aren't in the original Baldur's Gate game. What up, Thunder Joey? Have I tried Pillars of Eternity? If so, what are your thoughts? If not, what the hell? Well, Pillars of Eternity's little... I usually don't spend that much on video games, so I'll probably be getting Pillars of Eternity when it's eventually like $20 or so. But from what I've seen, it looks badass. If y'all aren't familiar, Pillars of Eternity is like another point-and-click game that's made in like modern times. So I'm trying to pound down some tea here to make up for the no sleep. Anyway, Kilvar is a dwarven defender. It's probably one of the better classes you can be in Enhanced Edition. The best class you can be is probably a Blackguard, but we'll talk about why I don't have that in the party in a second. I've got Imowen because she's a really powerful character, and she doesn't care about evil because she's in love with the main character. I mean, who couldn't be in love with this guy? Look at him. Look at the sexy, the mustache, like, anyway. You get Kagan if you have an evil party, and he's kind of like almost an old version of Kilvar. The trick with Kagan, though, is you got to take care of his quest early on or he'll peace out on you. And he's not that remarkable with a couple exceptions. One exception is you can actually, for very cheaply, less than 100 gold, get him a magical axe in the first town, and he's really good with axes, as you can see. He's got a double proficiency in it. The other thing about him is he starts with a 20 constitution, which means that he actually regenerates hit points on his own while he's walking around, which is extremely beneficial. Because you don't have to heal him as long as he stays alive. If you use him as like your main tank, it really extends how long you can like be out in the field and not have to rest. And he has hilarious one-liners. Now all these people so far are from the OG game. Edwin, the lawful evil conjurer. He's kind of unremarkable as a spellcaster, especially with the spells he starts with, except for the fact that he has 18 intelligence, which is the best you can get. So, if you want to have the most powerful spellcaster in the game, go with Edwin. But again, you got to be evil. The other thing is, Enhanced Edition adds Baloth, which is an even better spellcaster who is also evil, that I'll eventually be replacing Edwin with. Now this dude is from Enhanced Edition. This is Dorn. He's why I didn't roll a Blackguard, because it's pretty easy to get a hold of Dorn early on in the game. You just have to travel to Nashkel Mines. That's it. You don't even have to do the dungeon. You just have to go there. Blackguard are ridiculous. They have insane abilities. They're immune to level drain and fear. They can turn undead as a paladin. They can absorb health once per day. They can poison their weapon once per day. And as they level up, they get even more spell-like abilities. Dorn is ridiculous. He even begins with a magical two-handed sword called Rancor, which, whenever he kills somebody with it, it siphons their soul and gives Dorn a +1 to hit for a day. Now, Kilvar also uses two-handers, but he's kind of set up to eventually use Spider's Bane, which is a two-hander you can get that gives you free action. Alright, so that's the evil party if you haven't seen it yet. If you're like catching up on YouTube or if you haven't seen the evil party on the live show yet, there you go. Now I gotta decide where the fuck I was going. Think I was about to do... Actually, at this stage, I don't have any party members who are breathing down my neck to get a certain quest done or whatever. So I'm actually probably gonna go ahead and farm some experience points and whatnot. For instance, I think I'll get all the quests in the friendly arm and probably do those so that I can farm some XP off those. I'll probably clear out whole areas that I've been to instead of just cutting through so that I can maximize the XP there, get any quests that might be lurking, that type of shit. So I think that's what I'll be working on first. Then after all that, I'll probably hit the Nashkel Mine so I can advance the plot. So I guess the first thing to do is to go around the friendly arm and pick up quests. Looked like everybody had a healing potion on deck. I think before I ended the broadcast last time, I got everybody all set up, so... Conservative says, "Hey, I'm here." Is that like your new thing now?
You're a queer fellow.
Emma, don't talk shit about Conservative. He just got here. Come on. Alright, were there any quests in this room? I think they have to have a special name to get a quest. I don't think there's any quests in the common room. What's in there? I don't think I'm sneaky enough to break into that in the common room.
This way. I'm gone.
But it is good to rob people judiciously. Alright, team, you guys hang out here.
Spit it out.
Why do you always not come with the party? I mean, obviously because I don't select you. But I think it's your personal choice, Kilvar.
I'm on it.
I think you're like, I don't want to be seen with these peasants. Ah, a sleeping person. Alright. Emma, rob this room. What's in here? Locked? Should it be a problem? Aww. Don't fail it. I wonder... I've always wondered if once you fail it, you can't succeed again, like in traditional D&D in Baldur's Gate, or if you actually get multiple tries. It seems like once you fail a lock, you can't do it. That would work. Don't mind if I do. Alright, give that shit over here to the king. King Kilvar. It's important to rob people so they know who's the bosses, you know?
You rang. Sorted. A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Do you have an excuse for barging in here? Unless you're here to make the beds, I want you out. Do I look like a maid? No, I don't suppose that you do. You look much more like a group of brigands casing my room for valuables and gold. Perhaps you should consider a career in the domestic arts. A maid is much less likely to end her career on the end of a polearm, unlike the job you have presently selected for yourself. Just a thought. I trust you will be going now. Yo, nobleman. You're lucky, alright? You're getting off easy today. You're lucky.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
Have you heard? There's a rogue ogre. That's kind of a tongue twister. With a belt fetish, ooh, to the south of the friendly arm inn. I had to bargain my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get that belt back to me, I'd be mighty grateful. Alright. I'll take care of a rogue ogre. That's in the zone just south of where we're at now, so that'll be some easy experience points. And the belt that the ogre has is hilarious if you've never seen it before. What is the meaning of this intrusion? I pay good money for my privacy. By what right do you disturb it? Well, what's your business at the arm? No, you certainly may not. My business is my concern, and so it shall remain. Be gone from my quarters before I call the guard. Yo, noblemen and Faerun are fucking dildos. Like, more so than your average run-of-the-mill nobleman, even.
I care not. This way.
Alright, so everyone's gonna break into all of them.
I'm on it.
Very good.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Oh no. Now I wonder if Kilvar could like force the lock.
You rang.
On these. Like this one that wouldn't open. I wonder if he can go in there and force it.
What you want?
In the meantime, she'll try
I'm
over
gone.
here. What do you got, sleeping man? Can you crack that one? Damn it, Imowen. Fucking scrub to your thieving skills. Disgusts me.
Go on then.
Disgusts me. Alright, Kilvar carries around a dagger just for popping locks open, so let's try this out.
Sorted.
Ah, I can't even force that one. I wonder if Imowen would have to pickpocket the sleeping dude and he has like a key or something. What's her pickpocket ability? Where's her percentages? Here we go. Only 25%. Quarter chance. Though her open locks isn't much better. Nah, I think it's probably not worth to do a 1 in 4 shot of robbing the sleeping dude. Alright, I'll send Kilvar around to try to pop a couple more locks.
I'm on it.
Whenever I say that, I think of a dwarf actually popping and locking. Do y'all chilling on the infinite couch know what popping and locking even is? Would someone post a video in the chat of some popping and locking? And then y'all can imagine, Kilvar doing that. By the way, I don't know if my robots are in the chat real quick. Hold up a second. Yo, it's hold on, let me check this. It says Nightbot's in my chat, but he's like not. I don't think. Ah, he was there. I just couldn't see him. Alright, let me get Nightbot back in here. I think we're cool. I think we're good. Meta says no more Reign of Kings. Nah, I'll definitely play Reign of Kings again. Maybe even tonight. I don't know. I've been kind of going with the flow a lot more with the OSHA, so I might even play some Reign of Kings later on.
Hey, get out of me way, you crummy loghead.
Here now, just because I cannot buy the pricey sweets, don't mean you can just waltz in here whenever you want. Don't fret your poor head about it, little man. You're not worth the trouble to kill, and by the look of you, there's nothing here worth stealing. Lucky for you that you think I have nothing, because if I caught you at it, you'd be pitched from the arm faster than anything. Ain't nothing worse I can think of than to be barred from the friendly arm. Word of that would spread like crazy. On what? Twitter? Well, what if I just, you know, see if there's any of these that are open? Like that's open. I could just take that. You feel me? That's not stealing. That's public property. You're lucky I don't use warhammers. Look at that. Throwing daggers. Those are free. That's public property. See, I'm not stealing, commoner. This is all donated to the party. Free dagger, see? All this is free. If you don't lock it, it's free. That's how the world works. Alright, so we got the quest that's on this floor. We looted up everything we could. There's one more floor with some more quests on it.
Sorted.
Grab a drink of tea here. Enjoy the jovial tavern tunes.
I'm on it.
By the way, is the broadcast looking and sounding up to snuff tonight, as usual? I mean, I know we've got some next generation high definition graphics going on here, but is everything sounding good? No microphone demons? We're good to go on that front?
Go on then. Sorted.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Hey, I've got a teeny bit of a spider infestation happening in my cellar in Baragost. I was on my way to the gate to get some poison, but this would be a lot easier on my legs, to be honest. You know the house when you see it. It's right to the west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Bring back their bodies to prove you've done the job, and I'll give you 100 GP. If you would, please bring my husband's old boots and my old bottle of wine back as well. And I'll throw in something extra. Yeah, I can do it. I can make it happen. Alright. That's a job for Emma right there.
I'm gone.
She's got some rooms around here to loot up. Nice. Fucking nobleman. Alright. I know better than to even bother to talk to his type. Alright, another room to hit. Another room to hit. And I think there might be a quest in this common room down here. Could be remembering wrong. Nah, just a bunch of sleeping peasants. Alright. Kilvar, you kick back over here. Let Imowen do the looting. She doesn't care. She just said so. What up, Sid? What up, post-processing? What up, Acid? Everything looking good? Okay. I will be, to be real, I should probably be streaming Baldur's Gate at 1080p 30 FPS instead of my usual 720p at 60. But I think I won't bother with 1080p streams, which is usually only for, you know, games that don't have a lot of movement like this. Once I start getting like transcoding options on the stream, because I think 1080p would melt a lot of people's computers. So, and once I have transcoding options, I can broadcast at 4000 bit rate instead of 3500. And you really need 4000 for 1080p at any FPS. But you can squeeze 720p 60 FPS into 3500 if you want to. I know none of that really makes sense to most of you, but...
I've done had enough of this.
Alright, nothing good. What up, Red Ghost? You installed some dope Skyrim mods? Very good. I'm glad you were inspired. Weren't you the dude that was hanging out during the Skyrim broadcast last night and you couldn't... you were having trouble installing mods or something? I can't remember, but hopefully you got all that sorted out, man. Damn it. Alright, I'll send Kilvar in to try to break that one open.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Alright, Kilvar couldn't break it. He might have to do this one too. Let's see if she can pick the lock.
I'm gone.
Nah, she can't do it.
Go on then.
Kilvar, see if you can muscle it open.
I'm on it.
I know nothing more. I've done had enough of this.
Spit it out.
Alright, he wasn't buff enough either.
Right, what's this then?
Conservative says, doesn't Dorn have more strength than Kilvar? True, but they're so close that like if Kilvar can't pop it open, then neither can Dorn. I think it's just that some locks in Baldur's Gate can't be forced. Wait, I don't even have to do that.
This way.
Yo, free arrows. Wow. The top floor, no one had anything. That's where the ultra peasants sleep. Got a couple extra arrows though. Doesn't hurt anything.
Go on then.
Alright. So I think we're done collecting quests here at the old
Spit it out.
friendly arm.
I'm on it.
Hold on just a second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. My cat took a dump that smelled so bad. It was in her litter box, so it's not like on the floor or anything. That I had to go spray Febreze. My cat like dropped an atomic duty. So look at Gatsby saying Chilvar. This is not Chilvar. This is Kilvar. Chilvar is nice. Kilvar kills everything.
You right. I'm on it. Sorted.
Alright, actually, before we leave, double check spells. Always gotta make sure everybody's up to snuff here. Yeah, she's got the right things. Aha, see? He has room for 2 more magic missiles now. So we actually gotta rest one time before we head out so that he'll have access to those. Then we're good to go. Then we're good to go.
Go on then. I'm on it.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Hold up here, Guath. Let me get Nightbot's good for nothing ass back in here. But I'll do a manual uptime for you. The O Show has been live for 51 minutes and 48 seconds. Alright. Now, Evil Party always has to roll in style, so we're going to go to the Royal Room. Alright, cool. So we picked up all the friendly arm quests. We looted all the rooms we could.
Sorted.
Now I think what we're going to do is start clearing out whole maps.
You must gather your party
Or I guess a better way to say it is revealing whole maps. We're going to be revealing this whole map, for instance. So there'll probably be several random encounters and stuff on this map.
I'm on it.
So it'll be a good way to farm some XP. Go ahead and fill out this area too. There's no reason not to. Here Goas says, I don't know if you already talked about it, but I started Pillars of Eternity today and it seems dope. Yeah, a lot of people have good things to say about that game. Like I mentioned earlier, I usually don't pay more than like 20 bucks for video games, so when that shit goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up. Who developed Pillars of Eternity? Was it Obsidian? Or am I wrong? Did Obsidian develop Pillars of Eternity? Yeah, what is this? Like an abandoned house or something? Looks like just like a little chill room. It's like the smoking area. Hirgwa says, yes, Obsidian developed it. Then that's actually not very surprising, man. I've honestly really enjoyed every Obsidian RPG I've played. They did New Vegas, right? They did that. They did Neverwinter Nights 2, didn't they? The third-person one, like the over-the-shoulder, and I actually really enjoyed that too. Obsidian makes some pretty good RPGs in my experience. But why play Pillars of Eternity when you could play Baldur's Gate? I mean, come on. JC says Obsidian makes well-written and designed but buggy games. Exactly. Obsidian in Game Dev Tycoon has a very high tech skill or very high design skill, but they have low tech skill. So they have great design, but their games have definite flaws as far as the technical aspects of it. That's all. That's all. So we're gonna have a chill nature walk around the friendly arm zone, filling in all the black. I did already grab the ring of wizardry that's hidden under that tree for some reason. That's one crazy thing about the Forgotten Realms is I guess people just leave ultra powerful artifacts hanging out here and there. Though you do see Elminster, who's like basically Gandalf of the Forgotten Realms, cruising around. So maybe he's just leaving little magical presents under all the trees and stuff, hoping you'll find them. I'm surprised we haven't been jumped by hobgoblins yet, but probably just jinxed the shit out of myself. Gatsby says, I don't mind the bugs, though. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, and they're the buggiest good games ever. I mean, sometimes people get really flustered when they encounter bugs in video games. So I think that you just kind of gotta have the patience, and then it's not a big deal. But some people aren't as patient, so they struggle to kind of have bugs in games and have to deal with it. I play so many fucking games that are in alpha and shit. Like at this stage, when I play a game without tons of bugs, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Everything works, huh? Wow. A finished game, how quaint. For me, finished games are kind of like a treat. I'm like, ah, this game's all the way done. Nice. Alright, we got some hobs here, so
Spit it out.
how do I want to play this? They shouldn't be too much of a trouble for our party, so let's send Kilvar and Kagan in. We'll also send Dorn in there. Send our tanks in.
You're a queer fellow.
Emwin, go ahead and open fire.
Again, you disturb me.
Edwin, might as well use them magic missiles. Blast that guy. Viconia to go full. Hit us with the bless. And that should do it.
My blade will cut
Get
you
him.
down to
Get him.
size.
Emwin gets in with an early arrow. See if I can zoom in on this battle. Should be cool. Edwin's magic missile goes off. You got a hobgoblin aggroed onto Emwin, but that shouldn't last. Edwin's magic missile connects, so I'm having him go ahead and bust out another one on this guy. Woo. Dorn, the beast, comes in and decapitates a hobgoblin, 18 damage. And now that his weapon has sucked a soul,
What you want?
his greatsword is going to be even more powerful in the future. So we don't really need to use the magic missile or the bless,
Speak and be
but it
gone.
is good to practice using those spells so you don't forget to use them in the future, like stoners like me might do. Edwin gets in with a sling bolt. Nice. Viconia does go ahead and get that bless off in time. The looks like, yeah, the hobgoblin failed a morale check, started to run, and he got turned into chunks as well. Look at this. We turned both those hobgoblins into Campbell's chunky soup
Go on then.
in a matter of moments. That's what I like to see. Now, you know, I didn't check one thing. Does my homie Dorn have a helmet on? He does not have a helm. He needs a helm. Everyone who can wear a helm needs one. Because for some inexplicable reason in Baldur's Gate, helms protect you from critical hits. So, enjoy your little head. Look how adorable Dorn is with his little head spikes. Look at him. What a fucking cutie. Alright, cool. Hobgoblins, no sweat, whatever. They only had 35 XP apiece inside.
Spit it out.
Though remember, this party is like optimized, so they do kick ass, but they're actually only like level 2 and level 1. The average party level, I think, is like 1.7 right now. So... Yo, what up, Kraken? Let me grab some tea here. Actually, yo, Bean. Oh yeah, I got tea service just now. That was sick. Kraken played Dota for 70 minutes. MOBAs.
You rang.
I'll never understand you whippersnappers and your MOBAs. It's like Work, the video game. I mean, this is basically a MOBA right here. I'm optimizing my actions per minute, and you know, I gotta keep an eye on my gold revenue or whatever the fuck. I actually, this is such a MOBA. I'm playing the whole team +1 all the time. Overlord says, I stopped playing Hearthstone because the dailies felt like work. Yeah, man, I would love to be more into Hearthstone because I am a huge like collectible card game fan. But I think for me, it's all about playing in real life Magic, Elder Dragon Highlander, which is more of like a silly eternal format and less like competitive. Because what I find is Hearthstone is very similar to Magic in that if you want to play competitively, there's a pay treadmill by design. That's how the game stays profitable. But yeah, I don't like to have to like keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. One hobgoblin.
Yep.
Rest in pepperonis, bro.
Again, you disturb me.
I'm not even gonna waste any spells on you. Yeah, you know what? I might as well. Why not? Blow him up, Edwin. I'll hang on to that bless because she's only got one more memorize.
I will listen for now.
But this guy should be turning into dog food.
This will not be
Ooh, Edwin gets in for just 2, pretty low damage on that. Switch over to the sling. Oh, we got another one down there. That one died so quickly though, it doesn't even really matter.
I care not.
Good night, Hobgoblin. Who got the kill? Imwin actually sniped him with an arrow.
Again, you disturb me.
redirect.
Good night, Hobgoblin. Oh, what? There's another one. All right, Dorn, break off. Get this other guy.
My blade will cut you down
Who
to size.
got that one? Kilvar got that one. All right.
You rang.
I told y'all rest in pepperonis. I wasn't playing.
So irritating.
We're turning these hobgobs into some pepperoni. Get him. Get him. Woo. Dorn hits him for 21. Good night. Acid said, when it comes to tabletop card games, did you ever try Legend of the Five Rings? You know, I'm familiar with it, but I never played it myself. So I don't really know much about the mechanics or anything. I guess I could say I'm familiar with the lore, but I don't know much about the card game. Alright, alright. How are we looking on farming some levels here? He's way far away. Kagan, man, he's never gonna level. She's getting very close. Next kill, we should have a level 3 cleric, which is pretty badass.
Sorted.
Team Kilvar is out here doing work. Speaking of like card games on the computer though, I think the coolest one I've ever played, but again it was kind of pay to win, though I might check it out again because it's been a while since I took a look at it, is a card game called Infinity Wars. It's like a sci-fi themed collectible card game. Did any of you guys ever try out Infinity Wars? It has kind of like a Commander or Elder Dragon Highlander feel to it because you have like Commander cards in your deck that function kind of like the Commander card in Elder Dragon Highlander and Magic, if you've ever played that.
Spit it out.
queer fellow.
Go pester someone else.
Hobgoblins at this point are almost trivial. They're almost trivial.
Jalcales?
But we should get a level 3 cleric out of this fight. Sick 'em. Woo, that was a pretty good magic missile,
I do not
Edwin.
understand this as directed.
No, don't walk. Just use your... Yeah. Get him. Kagan critically misses. Hate those ones. Don't want to roll those. It looks like Amowin got a crit, but the Hobgoblin's helmet averted it. So the helms averting critical hits helps out enemies too, which is cool, but little tough. Who is this guy running into? I'm not sure who he's attacking. I think I'll split Kagan off here to grab him. There we go.
You
Cool.
rang.
Sometimes you gotta like really micromanage your aggro in Baldur's Gate, or you could get into some trouble. Like I saw this dude coming toward the softies, so I had to try to get his attention, but luckily we did. I think this guy dying, I mean, caused this Hobgoblin's AI to recheck threats, and then it decided these giant armored dudes near it were more threatening than the half-naked caster. And he was right. Though he did die to Imowin's arrow in his back, so maybe he should have killed them.
Go on then.
Too late to make those decisions now, little Hobgoblin. Yeah, I'm impressed at how the party's tearing through at such a low level. This is really pretty optimized. The evil party is the way to go if you're looking for the most powerful Baldur's Gate party. How close is Viconi out here on those XP though? Alright, next encounter she will definitely level. She needs 2 XP. Imowin could like
Spit it out.
think about picking a lock and get 2 XP. Dazul says, I've played Infinity Wars. It doesn't seem bad, but it's definitely pay to be pro.
What's this then?
Agreed. Yo, I will reveal a secret to you guys on the Infinite Couch per your current discussion. I've actually never played Settlers of Catan. In my entire life, I've never played it. I'd like to. But thus far, never actually played it. I've heard it's cool. I've heard it's got really good appeal because casuals can pick it up, but hardcore nerds can like. There's enough strategy to keep you entertained. But I've never played it. Never got the opportunity. Alright, did I clear this? I think I cleared this map. Very good. So we'll head south and clear the next map. GG, next map. For those of y'all just now getting comfy on the Infinite Couch, man, welcome. It is the O Show. So far tonight, we're just chilling, putting in some more work with Chilvar, or sorry, not Chilvar. See, Gatsby's got me fucked up. Kilvar and his evil companions. Later we might switch games. I kind of like to have y'all pick the second game we play when there is a second or even third game. So I'll probably just do a poll later on, and then y'all can actually pick what game we switch to, if at all. Last night I meant to play 2 games, and I played Skyrim for like almost 7 hours. So we might just play a shitload of Baldur's Gate. We'll see, but let's head. All right. The team might start bitching about being tired soon. I'm tempted to go ahead and rest to get spells back. Though it is slightly suboptimal. It is slightly suboptimal. What time is it in game? 2 a.m. Yeah, let's try to rest. I mean, the worst case scenario is we'll get a random encounter, but then we'll probably get some extra experience points for rolling the random encounter. So let's get some rest. Let's have a nice little camp here. And see if we get jumped by 8 bandits with bows again. Because that was awesome. Nope, no 8 bandits with bows this time. Cool. And now we can travel in the daytime so we can see what the fuck. Alright, I know there's some little blue bastards hiding over here. I can feel it already. I think they're down here, maybe. I like how with this party lineup, the softies are like kind of encircled with the tanks. Like, because the cleric, she has pretty good armor too. So the softies have like a protective ring. But they're also at the front so everyone can detect traps. I think I might want to do... where would he actually be better off? I think he's gonna have to do where he's at.
Go on then.
But it is nice having the thief up front there to be able to detect traps. That's for damn sure. Look, a blue bastard, I called it. Now, these guys are so scrub tier that we probably shouldn't really have to do anything.
Elminster this, Elminster that. Give me 2,000 years of the pointy hat and I'll kick his arse.
Love this line. This is like one of Edwin's best lines of dialogue. Yeah, I'm not even going to use a magic missile because it would be like complete overkill.
I will listen for now.
Get him.
For sure!
Look, he already failed his morale check and is running away. Let's turn Imoen on these.
Go pester someone else.
Peter
I'll have Kilvar clean up the one that's fleeing.
Please don't disturb me while your worthless lives end here.
Ooh. That was like synchronized slaughter, dude, right there. Did you all see that? That was literally synchronized slaughter. Now, how on earth did she not level? Oh my god. She's so close. I was wrong earlier. She actually needed 12 XP to level, so now she needs like 6. I like the synchronized killing, boys. That looked pretty good. Gatsby says you should rename Kilvar to the Gibulator. That's actually his full title, Kilvar the Gibulator.
You rang.
That's his full name.
Sorted.
Don't say it like at night in front of a mirror though, or he'll appear and gibulate you. Though it is nice when you're trying to like blend up some stuff. You can just say Kilvar the Gibulator and then he appears and blends it for you. Yo, I think I could get up in here, but maybe not. I can't remember. Alright, this is the ogre with the
Go
belt.
on then.
He kind of slipped up on me.
You're a queer fellow.
I need an ale.
They continue under the delusion that I care at all.
I think this is the belt ogre here, so.
I pity you for your short lifespan.
This is the rogue ogre. So we'll call out the stops. We'll have Viconia bless us. We'll get the magic missile flowing.
Speak and be gone.
But I don't think I'll need Dorn to use like his poison blade or anything. Though, I mean, I guess I might as well because fuck it, right? He'll poison that blade. We're gonna like completely rip this ogre several new assholes.
Again, you disturb.
Let's just blast the shit out of him. See, now he's poisoned. Get him, Dorn. Get him, Dorn. Roasted. Fucking roasted. Told you we'd rip that ogre multiple new assholes. Here goes was synchronized kill, boys. Fuck yes. That's what I like to see. That's actually like one of my favorite memes. I know people hate that shit, but I love the spaced out whatever, boys. That shit gets me every time. Assis said, is Dorn an NPC or new to Enhanced Edition? He's a Enhanced Edition NPC. But everybody else is from the OG game. So the evil party was even more powerful before Enhanced Edition, but Enhanced Edition took the evil party to the next level. Literally, speaking of the next level. Viconia did hit level 3 here. So she's going to get a level 2 priest spell slot, which is awesome. 8 more HP, and her lore goes up so she can identify some items just by looking at them. Holler. Let's take a look at the level 2 priest spells she has access to. What do we got? Aid, which I think is just a better version of Bless. Plus, it's a Bless with some extra hit points. Bark Skin, which increases her own AC, but her AC is already awesome. Chant, which is excellent. Chant is like a Bless, but it increases damage dice. And it causes the opposite effect to the priest's enemies in the area. So Chant's pretty good. Draw upon Holy Might. As you get higher level, this could be very OP because you increase your strength, constitution, and dex by 1 point for every 3 levels. So right now it's only 1 extra point, but as she's higher level, as you can see, 12th level caster raises it by 4. So right now it's not that good. Later it will be. We got Find Traps. Flame Blade is pretty cool if you're doing like a melee kind of cleric. Hold Person is pretty good. It holds the enemy in place and allows you to have your way with them, basically. No alignments more for the tabletop. Resist Fire and Cold has some limited uses. Silence is pretty badass. If you've got a caster, it'll prevent spell casting in a 15-foot radius, but Hold Person almost does a better job as long as they don't resist it. Slow Poison can be situationally useful, and Spiritual Hammer, again, is cool if you have like a melee cleric, which Viconia is not really in this party. I've already got 3 melee dudes. So I'm going to pack her with a Hold Person. Probably actually just 2 Hold Persons. That way we can hold someone twice. Cool. So we got the belt that we were on the quest for. That's the ogre with the belt fetish right there. See, collects belts. Let's see if Viconia can ID these real quick with her eyes. Nope. Nope. What about you, big stuff? Can you ID these? Nope. Nope. Now, one little drawback this party has right now, which is pretty minor, is I currently have to pay to get my items identified because I don't have any casters who can actually learn Identify right now. So that is a little bit of a drawback. But gold is so easy to come by in Baldur's Gate, it doesn't really wind up being a problem. Sorry, I gotta stuff all these jewels into this gem bag. It cracks me up every time. When I say gem bag, it makes me think of, like, using a gem bag. And why did I pick up these throwing daggers? They're, like, useless. I forgot everybody has a sling, and slings are better than throwing daggers because they're higher damage and you get to add your strength to it. So sling is, like, a perfect ranged weapon for a melee character. Like their backup range. Sling is great. And it's so simple, most classes can use it. What up, man, bear pig? I'll let you hold me twice, giggity. I bet you would. I'm actually holding all of you right now with my voice.
Sorted.
Alright, I'll go ahead and continue to clear out this whole map, though. I think I can get over to that area if I go in through there. I want to try. That ambient noise, though. I think I can get there, right? Yeah, there's like a tiny space where they can slip through right there. I doubt there's a back here, but I'd feel dumb if I didn't check, you know? Can they even get over here? I don't think they can get over here at all. Maybe if they come around through there. No, I don't think I can go around. I think you just can't get to here. I think this ridge is inaccessible to player characters. Scumbag developers. I'm feeling the party discussion going on in the chat right now. In my unprofessional opinion, I think the evil party is probably more powerful in both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But I think Baldur's Gate 2 casters kind of have the edge over everybody else. In BG1, it seems like you want to kind of have a mix between ranged and casters, or sorry, ranged and melee, and even ranged might be king in Baldur's Gate 1, but it feels like in Baldur's Gate 2, spellcasters have the edge. Like, I feel like you could get away with having, like, mostly, if not all, spellcasters. Alright, we got an interesting little situation here. We got 5 gibberlings. But they shouldn't be able to do much to us.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails?
The only thing better than gold is more gold.
I will listen for now.
So let's give every tank a target.
You are so
I don't really have any AoE spells, so I'm just gonna have the Edwin do sling bullets because these guys should be pretty weak.
Shar is a goddess of conviction and purpose.
But I think I will hit us with a bless just to give us that little edge, that little statistical edge that might make all the difference. Gotta make sure Imowen doesn't pick up aggro. For instance, I'm gonna send Kilvar to intercept this one. Woo! Kagan takes one down.
Bugs are starting to piss me off.
Alright, I'll send Kilvar to intercept this one. No, actually, sorry. Kagan him.
Go on then.
Kilvar him. Dorn's still good. Everybody else still good.
For the love of money.
Don't hit Imowen. Don't hit her. She's busy.
I know nothing more, so leave me to this way.
Kilvar takes out that one that's being troublesome.
Spit it out.
Switch targets here. Actually, Dorn's got that one, so Kilvar, you switch targets over here to this one. Imowen help out.
Day.
Looks like Viconia's bless just went off, so she can start going ham with the sling bullets. Should be no problem here.
Cut you down to size.
Dorn completely eviscerates his Gibberling.
This will not be a quick death.
What is it now?
Jean-Claes?
Now, Gibberlings are fucked up in D&D. They're like, it's hard to tell, but if you look at them, they're like monkeys that are also humanoid and evil and of low intelligence. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to be. They're mostly just goofy as hell.
For sure!
One down. There we go. I don't even think a monster has touched the party in like multiple encounters.
Right.
It's kind of hilarious. Apparently one of the Gibberlings was carrying around an identify scroll to use as toilet paper, so that's good to see. I like to see that. Keeping it hygienic out here in the
Go on
forest.
then. Right, what's this then?
Dragon says they look like Blanca from Street Fighter. That's a badass comparison. I never made that comparison until now. They do look a lot like Blanca from Street Fighter. Welcome back, by the way. They're like purple Blanca. Conservative said there's a NPC that describes them as grass monkeys. That's pretty much what they are. But they're like evil, you know, like they want to kill. They're not like animals. I think they're a magical. There's a lot of beings in the D&D like world that the lore basically explains as being like magical experiments that escaped and then were able to breed. So
Spit it out.
in the lore, Gibberlings and all that other fucked up shit
The world, kid.
are basically just magical experiments that are out there fucking making more
Direct.
Gibberlings.
This will not be a quick death. You rang.
Just attack. Just basic attacks. That's all you gotta do. Oh, that Zvart got in and hit Dorn for 3. What a bastard. That's the first scratch the party's taken. But what's hilarious is Dorn has an absorb health ability. So he's literally just gonna suck the soul out of somebody and heal it.
Go on then.
Hirgwa says grass monkeys sounds hella racist. Yo, how's that racist? They're monkeys that live in the grass. Would tree monkey be racist? Come on now. Monkeys are an animal that exists in various environments. Maybe if you think grass monkeys is racist, maybe you're racist. Oh shit! The psychology. Grass monkey is not racist. If anything, it makes me feel like David Attenborough. I'm like, behold the indigenous grass monkey. Oh no, it's attacking the camera crew. Oh god.
I'm on it.
Yo, Sid drops the knowledge bomb on the Infinite Couch and said, "No word is racist. It is only society that makes the word have a negative connotation." Fully. Fully. Now, one interesting thing these caravans are reminding me of is when you get Kagan, this old crotchety dwarf in your party, he's all about trying to find. He sells protection for caravans, and he's all about trying to find what happened to one of these caravans that got waylaid. However, I don't know why, but as soon as I got to this zone to do the quest so he wouldn't leave my party, he decided that, like, he didn't care anymore. And he literally said something along the lines of, "Why don't we just do exactly what you want to?" So I don't know if my party was so evil that he was just down or what. But out of nowhere, he's just like, "Nah, forget my quest." So that was kind of weird.
This will not be a quick death.
He literally said something along the lines of, "I think I'd rather just do whatever you want to do."
Go on then.
Cleaning up another little blue bastard there.
I'm on it.
Gatsby says, "Your charisma is legendary, Davo. You can turn the hearts of crotchety old dwarves." I do have a little bit of a silver tongue. So maybe it does come across even in the video games I play. I don't know. You could be right, Gatsby. Honestly, I'm really loving where this evil party's at, though. They're really powerful. They're really fun to play with. And, I don't have anyone in my party right now that's got, like, a quest that they're in a hurry to complete or anything. So I can, like, chill, take my time, explore whole zones, optimize my XP inhalation. So, I'm actually enjoying the evil playthrough more than my Chilvar playthrough of Baldur's Gate. This will probably be the one I wind up finishing, to be real. Chilvar was fun, but let's face it, he's kind of a puss. Kilvar? No, Kilvar. That's a man you can get behind. Or a dwarf, as it were. Alright, we just about got this cleared too. Ooh. Some gibberlings spawned in behind us.
Spit it out.
Shouldn't be too big of a problem though.
You're a queer fellow.
If I had a copper for every moron I've run across, I could buy Baldur's Gate.
Speak and be gone.
You are so irritating.
Alright, we'll just go ham on some gibberlings here.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Imawin, actually Viconia kills one immediately with her sling. Just to send a message. Ooh, one of them gets in for a little bit on Kagan. Now I'm actually going to have Dorn heal himself with his drain ability. Nice. What a badass. He's like, "I'm just going to slurp your hit points. I hope you don't mind." Kagan can do no such thing, though he'll just regenerate that little scratch. That's the nice thing about that super high constitution. Alright, they're hanging in there. Ooh, that one exploded into chunks. That's beautiful. Thank you, Dorn. Imawin takes one down. Kagan takes one down. Alright, these gibberlings are pretty much proper fucked at this stage. Everybody just do melee attacks or ranged attacks on that one. Turn them into some more dog food. It's over with. Rest in pepperonis. I love that gibberlings collect shiny things, though. It really works out economically for adventurers, you know? Really does work out well.
Sorted.
Count Butt says, you should do a run through of Neverwinter Nights 2. I really enjoyed that game. I actually bought a physical copy of it, and I don't have it anymore, though, so I don't really see that one in the works. But I did enjoy that game. I don't understand why it got so pooped on. I thought it was cool. Alright, I think we've just about attacked all the darkness on this map. Did we attack all the darkness? I think so. I think we did. Very good. So, we'll head now to Baragost. And we actually have some quests to do in town there, as well as some assassination attempts to thwart. All kinds of good stuff.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Alright, no random encounters. Alright, no whammies, no random encounters. No random encounters. No whammies. Let's do it. Ooh, excellent. Just takes a little pause energy. You can skip those random encounters. Alright, been live for almost 2 hours here, so this is actually probably a good place to take a quick break before we continue. I want to pet the kitty a little bit. My cat recently had her tooth pulled, so I've been trying to give her a little extra attention during the broadcast than I normally do. So we'll take a quick break here for a few minutes, and then I'll continue on with some Baldur's Gate. Let me do a real save real quick. Oh, I love this song right here. The Baldur's Gate soundtrack in general is fucking top notch. Let me double check and make sure my chatty's not fucked. It was very misbehaving earlier. Now that looks good. It still looks like readable and everything on the screen. Doesn't look like anything's cut off. Cool. Alright, y'all. We're going to take a couple-minute break here before continuing onward. It is the O Show. So far tonight we're chilling with some Baldur's Gate, continuing the adventures of Kilvar and the Evil Companions. The optimal Baldur's Gate party experience is, of course, evil. During the break, I try to encourage you all to take a break too. I know you've been sitting there, so stretch, get your blood moving a little bit, drink you some water, get some tea, go like adopt a puppy, whatever you're gonna do. I'm definitely gonna take care of myself, and then when we get back, it will be time for some more Baldur's Gate. I may switch games later. I never really know exactly what's gonna go down on the O Show, but I do like to let you guys pick like the second game. It's kind of fun to give you a couple choices and see what you all want to see. But let's take a break here. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the Infinite Couch as usual. If you're new to the broadcast, take a look at the info down below the video. It could change your life. And I'll be back with y'all soon.
darkness in my heart. I hear you now. A taste was all I needed. I feel your love, loud and clear to the end. It's you and me. I'll follow you to the end. I'll follow you to the end. To the
Yo, thanks for y'all's patience during that break. Just had to see to my little kitty a little bit. She recently had a tooth pulled, so she's been, you know, recuperating from that. But she was kind of like, go away. So I could kind of tell she's feeling better because she's not all pathetic. She's like, nah, I'm good. So all good there. I will have to, about midnight, have to take a little extended break to get her some medication. But we got solid hour before then. It is the O Show. Appreciate you guys once again choosing to spend some time hanging out on that infinite couch. Get back into some Baldur's Gate here. A song with the chorus as I'll follow you to the end is a great song to have on a music service designed for Twitch. You feel me?
Spit it out.
Sorry for those of y'all who have lost some pets recently. I think we all know how that goes to some degree. But Sid has a pretty good view of it.
Right, what's this then?
All good things must come to an end, including the lives of awesome pets. And the Osho sometimes, too. If only I could, like, have an IV drip, some kind of anti-sleep medicine, and just stream 24/7, you know? Alright, let's clear out some darkness here. And there's actually a fight I'm about to get into as well. We're around here picking up quests, stealing stuff and whatnot. But first, let's attack this darkness a little bit. Hope you guys are having a good one, man. What is it, Sunday? Yeah. Been so busy and so out of it. I don't even know what day it is. Sunday. Hope you're having a good Sunday. we will be time traveling forward here into Monday in a couple hours. At least here on the West Coast. Might already be Monday for you. And Devin says, you just need a ring of sustenance, Dave. Yo, I've always wanted that magic item from D&D. You only need 2 hours of sleep per day, and you don't have to eat or drink. That's what I need in real life. That would be incredible. Fuck like a wish spell. Fuck all this other shit. Just hit me with a ring of sustenance. I'll be good. Alright, now there's actually a fight I can get into over here, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think the Silky fight's right up here. There's Garrick. Huh, I thought Garrick was with Silky. I'm confused now. Did I, like, somehow avoid the fight? Nah, there she is. That's her, right, Silky? Yeah, alright, cool. I thought she ran up to you and talked to you, but I guess you have to talk to her. I was remembering incorrectly. So I'll go ahead and clear up this darkness first, and then we'll start getting into the quests and doing a little petty burglary and good things like that. I see. Devin says an optional event. You talk to Garrick, he takes you over to help her. Okay. I thought it was one of those ones where the NPC runs up to you, but if it's optional, obviously not. But we will take care of it. Because that's XP, baby. I gotta be real, I'm kind of impressed with the Infinite Couch's knowledge of D&D magical items. Y'all are more into tabletop than I realize. Yo, speaking of tabletop, I mentioned previously about a Dungeon World campaign we're going to be starting off on the O Show. That is still going to be happening. I'm thinking the first session is going to be this Sunday coming up, so it'll actually be starting in early April, but whatever. Diabetes and Slow Beef are a little bit flaky as far as when they're able to do it. So I don't know if they'll be available every time. But I do have several other folks who are interested. Oh my god. There's a dead person on the ground here. Excuse me.
Yeah?
It's Am. I just know it. Spies are poisoning the ore to weaken our borders. Everything points to them. I bet they're behind the bandit raids too. Why don't the Grand Dukes just invade? That would show them. Like, maybe they're just sleeping.
Go on then.
We'll just say they're sleeping. So anyway, we'll be starting the game. And I think Diabetes and Slow Beef will be more like people that pop in from time to time. But either way, we have several people actually from the O Show who are going to be participating. And it should be a really good time. It'll be a Dungeon World campaign. If you're not familiar with Dungeon World, I definitely encourage you to check it out. It's a free system. Anyone can just post a link in the chat to the Dungeon World book, but